Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day. So today I would like to recall back what we have discussed last class, because when I watch a video which is given by the driver, the Google driver, it seems that a few part you can see the slide, not all. Okay, so I will repeat a few things again, and then by using this video you can see lah clearly what is it. All right. Okay, so before I start with example 2.4, okay, which is been asked before, I would like to recall back what you learned in chapter 1. Okay, so chapter 1, you have learned many things, but important things, you should know that you have population, all right? So this population overall study, and then you have a sample. Sample is subset of the study. For example, I want to study UMP student CGPA. Alright, so my population will be all UMP student. Let's say all UMP student equal with 10,000 student. So population we denote by capital N. Alright, and then I just want to take sample 1,000 student. So sample we denote by small n, and then 1,000 sample. Okay, so that you must clear, okay, in chapter 1, or especially for your test nanti, make sure you know what is population, what is sample. I mean, it's not, you should understand what is population, what is sample, but the most important thing, when you read the question, you know what is the population. Okay, I have put the exercise in your Google Classroom. Okay, try look that question. Okay, all right. Now, so from population, okay, we will have parameter. Okay, so parameter ni, parameter okay, parameter is a value. Okay, parameter is a value which is calculated from the population. Okay, just now I give example CGPA, isn't it? So CGPA is my variable. Okay, what we concern about, or what you want to study. Okay, if you want to study UMP student height, so height is a variable. But in this case, in my example, I said I want to study UMP student CGPA. So CGPA is my variable. I concern about UMP student CGPA. So CGPA is the data that I want to collect. All right. So from 10,000 students, okay, I can calculate parameter. Parameter is a value. In our class, we have 4 main parameter to be concerned, which is first mu. So this is average. Okay, and then we have proportion. Okay, denote by pi. And then we have variance. Alright, this is sigma square. And then we have sigma. This is standard deviation. Okay, so all these a parameter which is you calculate from the population. Okay, if you calculate from sample, if you calculate from sample, we will have statistic. Okay, statistic without S here. So we also concerned about 4 things here. Okay, 4 things here. So here, if average mu, at sample you will calculate X bar. If here pi proportion, here you will have P. So this one is X over N. Alright. And then variance, sigma square, you will have S square here. And then standard deviation, sigma, you will have S here. Okay. So this is very important. Okay. In chapter 2, you will use the 4 things here. And also chapter 3. Okay, you will have 4 parameters and 4 statistics. Okay, so generally in statistic, okay, we want to make infer about the population, but we use statistic to verify or to look, is it correct or not? Is it follow or not? Okay, the population. All right. So that's the most important thing that you must understand. All right. Now, we move to question example 2.4. Okay, this one you have asked me before, previous class. So, I try to record back my explanation. Okay, if you look example here, the first sentence, a telephone company wants to estimate the mean number of minute people in a city spend talking long distance. So, you can see here, they want to estimate the mean number. So this mean number, it can be mu, it can be x bar, isn't it? Okay. Number of minutes people in a city spend talking long distance. Alright. With 90% confident. So from this 90% confident, you know your alpha is 0.1. How do you know? 100 minus 90%, you get 10%. So 10% you convert to alpha, you get 0.1%. Alright. Now, from past record, an estimate of standard deviation is 12 minutes. So here, standard deviation, it can be sigma or it can be S, isn't it? But if you look this sentence, they mention or not, these 12 minutes come from where? Is there any sample mentioned? No, isn't it? And then if you look here, past record. So which is past record? We didn't know how many samples. Alright. So that's why here it is sigma. Okay. It's not S. Okay. And then the question, what is the minimum sample size required so that the estimation error of the mean lies within plus minus 5? So if you look the question, they ask what? Calculate minimum sample size. So minimum should be paling sikit. Okay, this one will be greater than equal. What is the minimum? Paling minimum berapa? Sample size. That's why you will have sample size is n. So that's why you will have this one. N greater than equal. For which one? Okay. For the mean. Alright. So if you look statistical table, page 8 tu. If I'm mistaken, page page 8, yes. Page 8, sample size formula. You can see that the first one, the left side is for mean, the right side is for proportion. So that's why in here, they mention about mean. Okay, so this is the formula. Okay, this formula is in page 8 of your statistical table. Alright, and then another important information here, estimation of the mean lies within plus minus 5. So this one is estimation error denoted by capital E. So you have formula here. Alright. So if you look page 8, this is the formula. So if you look formula, you have the value, okay, from above information. You have this one. This one you need to look your statistical table, page 36. Okay, so your alpha here is 10, but Z alpha should be divided by 2. You get 0.05. Okay, so look alpha 0.05 in the table, page 36, and you get 1.6449. All you have, all number is here. You just substitute into the formula like this, and then you calculate using calculator. You must have 4 decimal places first. Okay, 15.5848. Then you round up to the next number, 16 people. Okay, because in sample size, we don't have half. Okay, even in statistic, we don't have half. For example, let's say you get here 15.2333. This one also become 16 people. Alright, so this is about sample size. Okay, so if you read, you learn chapter 2, most of it. Okay, you watch the video. So make sure you remember this is for mean. Okay, the other formula at page 8 too, the right side of the formula is for proportion. So proportion, the formula will be different, and then the situation here also different. Okay, alright, so I hope you understand example 2.4 ni. If you have any question, for sure you can ask me. Alright, okay, thank you class.